And this is a privilege because I've been fortunate to work closely with Gordon Gibbons on numerous occasions, and I've travelled through many parts of the world with him. We've had a lot of fun, we've met a lot of nice people, and we've done things probably we wouldn't have done had we not met. And I guess the thing I like about Gordon is that there's rugby league running through his veins. It's the only thing that's in there. There's nothing else. There used to be a bit of Lion Red at one stage, but that's gone, and the rugby leagues came back. And the thing about Gordon, the other thing I like about Gordon is when you get Gordon Gibbons, you get 100%. He doesn't give you any less. And no matter what he does or who he does it for, he will always give you 100%. He's totally honest. And if I just give you a few little notes on him as he weans his way up to the thing. He is here. Yes, he is here too. He's been through some tough roles. Anyone that's done what he's done deserves more than this. They deserve I don't know, what other medals can we give him? But 2 years, in the Manukau club was his club, obviously. 2 years as club captain, 4 years as Manukau vice chairman to Neil Smithson. Managed the Premier team as well. Coached schoolboys for 8 years, so it just shows that he's got a bit of stickability. And lo and behold, he turned up as a referee. Now, I can't work that out, how he became a player, a coach, and then a referee. I think that's a little different to most people. He commenced the role at Auckland Rugby League as operations manager in 2006, and he did that for 8 years. But really what I'd like to say about him is that he has been the longest serving rugby league premier manager of all time. He will never be replaced in that role. I think it's 58 tests that Gordon's been involved with. And on one occasion, when we were interviewing Wayne Bennett for a job, as you know, Wayne Bennett coached the Kiwis with Stephen Kearney. In the interview with Wayne Bennett, we asked him about his staff. And the one person he wanted on board was Gordon Gibbons. The only person, apart from Stephen Kearney, he named was Gordon Gibbons, and I think that's an attribute to the lifelong service that you've given us and how well you did your manager's job, Gordy. So thank you very much, and thank you.
Oh, what a hard act to follow, blooming heck. I just checked to see if my fly's up. But, my journey in rugby league began 54 years ago as a 5-year-old when I played for Manukau Green Lane, and I'm still so very, very proud to be involved with the game today, working for the Vodafone Warriors under the leadership of Jim Doyle. And I tell you what, right here and now, that what we've got at this club today will have a premiership and it won't be too far away. So that's my pay rise done for next year. I am so very, very proud to be still involved with the game, and I've just recently been elected to the board of Auckland Rugby League, and I'm just so very, very humbled now to be able to give something back to the club that has done so much for me. And as the previous speaker said, I owe the game so very, very much. There's 3 gentlemen that I just really wanted to acknowledge specifically tonight. One of them is no longer with us. On my chest here I wear a badge that Jack Fagan gave to me, and I wear it with the utmost pride. He passed away last year, and I tell you, he's a very, very special man, and he's one of the reasons why I got involved with the game, probably him and later on Dennis Williams. The other gentleman who is actually here tonight is someone that every time I see him, he inspires me. He's our oldest living Kiwi, and every time I see him, the smile on his face. So to Ray Cranch, I absolutely acknowledge you, Ray. Thank you so much for everything you do for the game and still do for the game. The last gentleman that I wish to acknowledge is someone who I've known for close to 30 years, and he's been an inspiration to me. He's told me to pull my head in on quite a few occasions. He's been my mentor. He never ever talks bullshit to me, and if I need to be growled at, he will growl at me, and that is Sir Peter Leach. So thank you, Sir Peter, for everything that you've done for me. At my club where I started, I do wish to acknowledge Neil Smithson. He taught me so very, very much. Unfortunately, most of it was illegal. I kid you not. The gambling nights were outstanding. So to Neil Smithson, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be involved administratively with the game. absolutely enjoyed being involved with the committees at Manukau and then at Northcote, where I won a Fox Memorial when Gary Kemble was the coach and I was the manager. As Ray mentioned, I've been involved with the Kiwis for 58 tests. I started my first tour in 1994 to Papua New Guinea, and talk about a baptism of fire. That was absolutely outstanding. I retired in 2004 after 10 years. I thought I'd done my dash, but then I got a phone call in 2008 from Wayne Bennett informing me that I was back with the Kiwis. He didn't ask me, he told me. And to Stephen Kearney, thank you so much, Stephen, for giving me the opportunity to win a World Cup. It's something that I hold so very close to my heart, so thank you, Stephen. And I wish you all the best with the Kiwis in the future, because you are the man to guide them to it. Lastly, to my kids, doing rugby league is a tough job. I was never at home. In my first marriage, my two grown-up kids, they stuck with me through thick and thin, and now my two younger kids are having to deal with it, and Tyler and Joseph are here tonight. So thank you, sons. To my beautiful wife, Stella, she understands everything about sport. She's been involved at touch at the highest level. Her support has enabled me to go on and do what I want in the game. So thank you, my love. The last person that I wish to acknowledge is the main person who got me into the game of rugby league when I was 5 years of age, and that's my mum, who passed away a couple of years ago. So to my mum, this is for you. Thank you so much for enabling me to be the man I am now. Thank you.